So Tamar, how you feeling right now, man?
I feel good. I mean, I don't really have any, not necessarily any stress or anything, just because the work is already done. Like, I did my part, what I was supposed to do, and at the end of the day, I got a tremendous amount of faith in God. So my faith in what He's been willing me to do throughout this entire pre-draft process is we say all the time, it's already written. I'm just living it out. So it's just a matter of when my name's gonna pop up, not if.
Yeah. I think that's a beautiful thing. So your trust and your faith is in God.
100%.
Now, man, is there a team that you would like to go to if you had a choice?
Nah, I mean, there's some teams that I know it's a good situation for me. I will have opportunity to play. They develop players really well, and they've had guys that fit my archetype. But at the end of the day, the NBA is the NBA. So it's gonna be a blessing to be on whatever team it is. But of course, there's teams that I might fit better. But like I said, I just want to be a part of that fraternity.
Fraternity. So you went to MU?
Yeah.
Did you pledge?
No. Obviously he did, but I just use the NBA it is a fraternity. It's not a lot of people that can say they've played in the NBA, been drafted to the NBA, put on the NBA jersey. So it's it's 450 players in the league every year.
So what's a fraternity mean to you?
I mean, my dad he's an alpha, right? So
to the bros.
So obviously it's about brotherhood. It's about commitment. It's exclusive. Not everybody knows what's going on in between those walls and within the conversations that are had amongst people that are in the NBA world and on the teams and in the front offices. It's just, if you're part of it, you know what's going on, and if not, you just looking from the outside in and just making assumptions on what you think is going on in the NBA and within teams and with players in the pre-draft process. So there's gonna be a lot of shocking things tonight that might shock the public in terms of who gets picked, but it won't be shocking to me because I know what the real is. The media and these people make mock drafts and who they think is gonna get picked, but they have no NBA intel.
Yeah.
I have NBA intel.
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I haven't talked to every GM. They obviously don't. They're not gonna tell the players everything, but from what I do know, it's nothing's gonna really shock me in terms of who gets picked and when they get picked. So,
hey, check it out, man. If you're just now tuning in, Tamar Bates, Kansas City legend. We are here with his family. I believe that changing the conversation or changing the community one conversation at a time starts right here in the family room with his brother, with his dad, and being able to say that this is where the grounding happens, right? And so I just appreciate you tuning in. We go from the courts to the classroom to the even in the delivery room, right? You had a kid when you was in college. Talk to us about that.
I mean, for me, that was just I think that entire experience allowed me or kind of forced me to mature at a much faster rate than I would have if I didn't have my daughter. And obviously being a girl dad, that changes your perspective kind of on how you carry yourself throughout, obviously how you raise her, but throughout my own relationships in my own life, how I treat all the women in my life, my sisters, my mom, obviously her mother. It just puts me in, I'm in provider mode. Obviously she has a village around her. We all do, our entire family does, but at the end of the day, it's on me.
You and mom still together or what?
No, we not.
Not together?
But we got a great relationship. She'll be at the draft party tomorrow.
Okay.
So we've been doing a good job with Leilani. And she's definitely been doing an amazing job just holding it down at home while I've been away at school, and now obviously as I be transitioning into the NBA, as well as my family. And that was the village I was speaking to, but no, it's been amazing. Obviously it's not easy, Like, and I feel like when people kind of ask me for tips and pointers, for even people that's older than me that have just now had kids, I'm like, I can tell you something, but like until you go through it, like there's no way to really get fully prepared for having a child. Like you gotta learn through it, and make mistakes and do some of the right things, and just kind of learn as you go.
Yeah.
But it's been a great experience, and I'd do anything for that little girl. So it's definitely been extremely rewarding to be able to call myself a father, especially Leilani's father. And I mean, for me, it just has allowed me to have because I've always been really disciplined by nature, just by how I was raised. But having her made it enhanced that even more, just because, like I said, I have to provide for her, but I have to make sure I'm living the right way and not messing up anything that I have going on that can potentially change the trajectory of her life.
That's good. You talk about being raised the correct way. I think this is a great time to be able to talk to your pops a little bit about what was the dynamic of you and your son growing up, Dr. Bates?
I think the dynamic was very interactive. My wife and I wanted to make sure that they understood that they had a voice. Although our voices was louder, they had a voice. We wanted to hear what you had to say, but we also had a vision. We knew where we didn't want to see them, sort of paths we didn't want them to go down. We knew even if they thought it was something interesting, we kind of distracted them. Basketball was one of the distractions. The goal was to help have a language that we could talk about life with them.
Yeah.
Right? So when you talk about being out of bounds on the court, they understood that. And so if they're doing something at school, like I say that's out of bounds, they automatically understood what that meant.
Yeah.
And we can't do those things.
Right.
So that sort of tool was used to help us relate better, not necessarily to get to the NBA. Right? The goal was to be successful at whatever you are.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is. And if you put in the work and you stay consistent and you stay committed, great things gonna happen, not good things.
I love it. I think that it's safe to say, Trey, that when your parents put you guys in intramural sports coming up, the goal was not necessarily to make it to the league. It was just to develop fundamentals. Is that what I hear, Dr. Bates? Trey?
Correct.
Can you be able to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah. Our experiences, I mean, date back way too far. I mean, that I can remember. But like, we had too many times where we would grow up. I mean, you know where we're from. I mean, it's not the best environment, especially Kansas City, Kansas side. So we would have so many bad influences, as you would call them, around us. Like people growing up, living, kind of like double lives, just being kind of product of what we grew up in our environment. So just having a male role model and a father figure, let alone both parents in the home, helping us, like he said, distract ourselves from going down the path of other people that we were growing up with. It helped us a lot. Definitely wasn't goal to go to the NBA. It really was to get a college degree, pay for school. That was the main thing that we, that was instilled in us, just to go get school paid for. So, the NBA and all the professional stuff, that kind of just came with God. I mean, we just met him halfway. We didn't even, that just happened. School put the work in, and now that's where he at. So,
hey, what's it like to see your brother about to get? Man, we 24 hours away.
Man.
From your name, you said it, not a matter of if, but when your brother's name is going to get called on this screen. What is that like for you, being the older brother and seeing your younger brother go through something like that?
I'm overly proud. Okay. It's like I haven't, like I said, it wasn't a goal, but it was a dream. You feel me? So it wasn't anything that and we were talking about it earlier, like we felt like when we were kids, it was so far away from us. Like it was that big of a dream to us. But as we kept getting older, it started to get a little bit not closer. Like college got closer, but like I said, that wasn't what we were trying to do. So it was still a dream, even while he was still in college, still in school. He was just so motivated and like dedicated to the work aspect of everything. So how I've been looking at it is just I've been proud, man.
Did y'all both play?
Yeah.
And so, how long did you continue playing before you stopped?
I played up until my junior year of college. So I went to a D2 Mississippi, played JUCO a couple years before that. But all up since I was 3 up until that point, I was playing. So yeah, having battles with him all the time, that kind of played to a huge effect into his development.
They won a state title together.
Yeah. Y'all won a state title together.
His senior year, my sophomore year, won the first state championship in school history.
I did a little something.
Hey, listen, man. When it comes to the family dynamic, sometimes in the African American community. The reason that I'm asking these questions and not directly just focus solely on you is because this is your support system. So when all the cameras go away, when all of the elements of life hone in on you, this is your support system. And so what I'm showing the community is that just because one person makes it per se, right? Ultimately, what it feels like here to me in this household is that they all made it. And not necessarily just a financial gain. They all made it because of the fact that they all put in the same level of work. They all get a chance to be able to see. It's real hard to be a watermelon in the sea of corn. Right? And so if you're successful, just by way of proxy of relationships and what have you, right? Then surely you will be successful, right? Because God blesses you to be a blessing to other people, right, Tamar? Yeah. And so I just want to be able to hone in. That's why it's important that we got a family dynamic here, because we want to make sure that if we're supporting our Kansas City legend here, that he has a support system. Not just you, but the people that he can call and text when the league is getting tough, right? Right. Hey, tell me about your first memory of touching a basketball, bro. Did you like it honestly, bro?
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't. He must have told you.
I ain't saying nothing yet.
Like, we had a team. My dad had a team called the Kansas City Magic. Like, I started playing around like 5 or 6, so like that's still a good time to start. But he started when he was 3, so like we're 2 years apart. So like, by the time he's 5 and I'm 3, 4, 5, I ain't want nothing to do with basketball. Like, I was the assistant coach. Like, I had a clipboard. I had a little shooting shirt that had said "Scoop" on the back. Like, I was damn near the mascot of the team.
Right.
So like, I just didn't want to hoop, and I think my love and obsession for the game is what it is because they didn't try to force it on me. It just happened organically. Like, we built in best friends, so like I was attached to his hip. So wherever he going, I'm going. If he going to the gym, he going to play. I'm there. I'm just not. I'm cool right now. I just don't want. But like, because I just was always in the gym, always with him, and I wanted to be just like him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm about to hoop. Like, I just fell in. It just happened organically. So I think that's one thing that I'm like super grateful for. That it just, like, nobody tried to force basketball on me. Like, it just happened.
Man, you know what? That's a real moment right there. You know, even as a father. I mean, because I think that low key, as a father, as a parent, you're a parent now. You want your kid to be successful, and so sometimes I feel like as a parent, you might see things that your kids don't see. Yeah. And to be able to allow them to naturally migrate into that level of success or that love for the game, that's huge. What was that thing that allowed you to be tamed in your passions, if you will?
Well, that would be starting with my wife. She said, he don't want to play, don't force him. Let him wait. He can sit over here with us. He can sit over there on the bench.
Because you seen it.
I said
he already had one playing. Trey was already playing. So like,
I said he didn't
have to force me, but like Trey was like, he was on it like immediately. Like by the time he's shooting threes.
Right.
So I remember when the ball was in his hand for the first time, and It was like a natural thing. He was a natural on the court. It wasn't a like I had to work real hard to. Once he saw, because he'd been studying, so he's been programmed about, okay, that's how you dribble, that's how you shoot, that's how you defend. He was naturally. He was the biggest kid on the team as a kindergartner.
Right.
And he was the best player on the team. So defensively, I had to put him in the middle. But he was telling everybody else what to do because he remembered, you got to be here. You need to back up. Hands up.
Right.
Here, So our kindergarten team was killing because nobody could get to the rim. Right. Anytime they get there, he's throwing it or catching it, taking off, and going score.
And it's so crazy, when you think about that, and even when you see pictures of me in the middle like this, people, NBA teams in the interview process, they'll ask me have you always been like this? Just like a loud communicator, you call out everything, you always got a lot of energy. I've literally played like this since I picked up a basketball. It's all I know. It's literally how I was taught to play the game. So it's it's really wild because I didn't even tap into it back. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I didn't even I'm thinking this is how you supposed to play. You gotta talk, you gotta have energy, you gotta command the floor, be a coach out here. So I was just doing it and not even realizing because people used to always tell me, even teachers in classrooms, you a natural born leader. Obviously he would, my coaches, but my teachers would say this. And they ain't even seen me touch a basketball. Right. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I get it, but I'm like, what are they? Because I didn't really see it yet. I was just doing it naturally. So it's really crazy to think about kind of how my whole game kind of grew without me even it was all organic. Nothing about me is fake or obviously a lot of stuff is God given. I was taught the fundamentals. I developed my skills and athleticism, but in terms of just how my brain works and how I see basketball, it's just how I started playing and I just grew.
And if I could just build on that,
sure.
That what we wanted them to be able to do was be good students at anything.
That's good.
So whether you're studying to put together this bookshelf. The instructions, whether you're studying for a test, whether I see a little, whether you're studying to, whatever it is, I need you to be able to be a student, study what it is, and master it. Yeah. And of course, they all know this poem because if they started something and they didn't want to finish it, once the task has begun,
never stop
until it's done.
Where you get that poem from?
Be a task, great or small. We do it right or not at all.
So man, my man had y'all pleasure at a young age.
And me and Trey was just talking about this. A lot of the stuff, the seeds that they were planting when we was kids, we didn't even. We mad. We're like, bro, what are you trying to make me do this for? What are you talking about? We not even realizing. They we not gonna fight you. We gonna keep saying. We gonna keep planting these seeds that we know are gonna help you in 10 years. They was thinking about longevity
the whole time.
So little stuff that they used to say when I was in middle school, high school, elementary school, I see it now that I'm being 22. Yeah. Whether it's me being a father, being a brother, an uncle, a basketball player, a teammate, I'm like, that's why.
So you was pissed?
Yes.
Younger.
Yeah.
But you're saying that you appreciate those same lessons that you were pissed at when you were younger. Yeah. You appreciate them now.
And that's why when I talk to kids, I tell them, bro, listen to y'all parents. Listen to your coaches. listen to your mentors. Because I listened. I wasn't. But it was something, and I'm I just didn't understand it yet.
But can you be honest, man? Can you truly change the trajectory of the way that somebody think? I'm saying, some kids, they gotta touch it for themselves, right? Obviously, this platform, Let's Talk Shop KC podcast, is built on mentorship, right? And so my question to you is that can you truly change the trajectory of a kid's life by simply telling them something that they should do versus allowing them to experience it for themselves?
Go ahead first. Because I think
oftentimes I say you can. I mean, it just some kids do have to go through it. I was one of those kids that had to go through it. My brother didn't have to go through it as much because he listened and he saw me go through it. So I feel like it's kind of, if you got somebody that you can see and you paying attention to that's close to you, that's an example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they kind of bumping their head a little bit, then you're like, all right, I know what not to do, and I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna actually listen to the person that's telling both of us the same things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not gonna allow myself to bump my head as much as he did or she did.
Right.
So I kind of feel like it's just a toss up.
I think like you can talk to a kid, but they either gotta see like somebody else, like, look, I told this kid do this and this. Now look what he's doing.
Yeah.
Look where his life is going.
Yeah.
But they gotta see an example, or like he said, they just gotta go through it. Like you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta let him. That's what he let us. He like, look, I ain't gonna keep. I'm gonna let you bump your head. You want to make that decision? Go ahead, and then you learn from it, or either you learn from it or you don't, and you neglect what happened, and like you don't grow and develop from whatever experience it is you have. But I think like with good mentorship and good examples, like being able to see it, like then a lot of kids, I think you could change the trajectory of their life. But like in that developmental stage, like teenagers, they not really listening. That's the stage when they gonna do whatever they want.
Right.
Yeah, I think about it like cooking. You can't season the food after it's already done, and you expect the seasoning to really take hold.
That's good.
You gotta season that food before you put it in the oven. You gotta take care of it, marinate it, do all that work. Then you cook it. It's gonna blossom.
Yeah.
But if you wait until they 15 and start trying to season them, they have cooked now.
Right.
So that's basically what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
He started early.
Like,
he was planting them seeds early. Like, I ain't gonna fight you. I'm just gonna keep planting the seed. I'm gonna keep repeating the same thing over and over, over and over.
So tell me, what age were you when it hit you that you were not just good, you were special? When did you take hold of this dream? As you talk about that, he's allowed you to have the standalone to be able to decide for yourself. When did you know in your heart, hey, this might be something special?
I think after my freshman year of high school, like when I was like the summer and fall, like when I was preparing for my sophomore year, like after I had played on the Under Armour circuit after like on 15U with Run GMC, and I was in the gym like every day, like I'm talking like I didn't miss a day. A weekend,
Pops is taking you to the gym.
I was driving myself.
So your freshman year of high school.
After my freshman year, like
so you're going into your sophomore year.
Going into my sophomore year, like that summer, like that fall, like preparing for school ball, like I was working like a mad dog, and like I started to see myself get better, get a little bit more athletic, and that was the year we won the state championship. And like I started to like kind of realize with consistent work where my game could really go, because I'm not even a finished product now. I'm nowhere near close to how good I'll be, but the work that I've put in over years, and especially during that time, like because I started to, that was when, because I said I played on the Under Armour circuit, so I was playing against other good players that I'm seeing on my phone. I'm seeing their names and rankings, and I'm killing them. So like, I'm starting to realize, like, hold on, I might be one of them. Like, and then as I kept working, getting better, started getting some college interest, like, and that was the goal. The NBA was never a thought in my head. I just wanted to go D1. That's it. I just wanted to get a scholarship.
Wow.
That was it. Like,
so what age were you in college, I'm assuming, where you were like, okay, you know what? I'm changing that ceiling from just college, I'm going NBA.
I think it hit me when I went to IMG my senior year, and I was around other NBA players, like guys that are in the league right now. And those guys that I was playing with, that the NBA was always their mindset, because they were all top 5 in their class, top 10. Jarris Walker played for Indiana Pacers. He went 7 in the 2022 or 23 draft.
Yeah.
Jet Howard went 11. Musa Diabate is with the Charlotte Hornets now. I think he got picked 32nd.
Yeah.
Like, these are my teammates. I'm with these dudes every day. So, like, they know they going to the NBA, and I'm on the team. And I'm when I was the leader, I was the captain of the team.
Yeah.
And I was one of the better players on the team. So that was when it started to. I'm like, hold on. If they NBA players and we playing against other NBA players at these other prep schools, you can't tell me I can't play in that league.
Yeah.
So that was when it started to really. That dream started to, it wasn't as foggy anymore. Started coming a little bit clearer. So, the environments I've been in, the coaches I played for, and who I've learned from is who's really allowed me to just become more confident and like know that I am a special player as you attested to.
I think the message here and what he's saying is that it's okay to look ahead, but you gotta stay focused on what's in front of you.
That's
Because
good.
if you look too far ahead too long, you're gonna run over some things. You're gonna run into some things. There's a pothole there. There's something. You're not gonna pay attention to the gauges. You run out of gas, but you're looking down there.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta look and then put your head back down and lock in.
That's
Where your
good.
feet are.
That's good. What are some of those areas that you talk about that you're wanting to continue developing on the court?
I mean, for me, I played off the ball my whole college career, so I think for me, I just got to continue to develop to be an on-ball guard. Like, I can play on the ball, but it's just like NBA evaluators, they've seen me only play the two, so they want to see me continue to develop to be a backup point guard,
Gotcha.
to be a secondary ball handler, which it's in my game. You'll see it this year in my rookie year, but that's something that if I continue to develop that, which I will, because nobody's going to outwork me, my game is going to take another leap. And after that, it's about unlocking and figuring out what I can do to take another leap until I'm done playing. Like, it's always about consistent development and learning and getting better. Just because I feel like what's helped me is that I love the process. Like, I love the off season. I love practices. I love working
Preparation.
out. I love the preparation. Like, that's what gives me my rush. I love the games, high pressure situations, playoffs, March Madness. I love that, but the process is what I'm like obsessed with.
Right.
And getting better and just working when nobody's watching. That's what I love. Like, nobody know what time we got up this morning to go work out.
Yes.
Like, I don't post on my story. Oh, I'm in the gym. Clock out, clock it. I don't do none of that. Like, I just go work, and like that's my obsession is the process. Like, a lot of guys want instant oatmeal. They want like they want
microwave success.
Yeah, they want microwave success. Like they want like everybody. What's that quote? Who said it? Chief said it.
What is that?
He said everybody wanna. It just ended with but don't nobody want to go through the process. So it's something like everybody wants,
and it was
like
legendary, whatever he said.
I'm
about one more.
I'm gonna remember.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna hit me in a second. Go ahead.
I'll say this, the last question, man, because I truly believe from my limited understanding of sports, I'll say that, right? Obviously, I'm a chief with the Kansas City Fire Department, but I use this platform to being able to influence the young people of today, right? We can't keep talking about the fact that this generation that comes is different. This is my way of being able to reach out to them, to being able to talk their same language by way of this podcast and giving them nuggets that, like it sounds like your parents gave you.
Right.
It may not some plant, others water, but God gives increase. So we don't know where it's going to fall with them, but they will have this knowledge the same way that you did. So I would like to say that the biggest question that I have for you is, I know the game, but I truly believe that who you are as a person off the court will determine what kind of player you are in the game. Is that safe to say that?
For sure.
So tell me about the toughest time that you've been in that determined your level of determination by way of the game that you use to this day.
Toughest time that I've been in away from basketball?
Yes.
I mean, I think the first thing I could point to is just adjusting to being a father, becoming a father, and being in Indiana, being 7 hours away from home when my daughter is just born, and obviously learning and trying to figure out fatherhood while being away. Basketball's not going how I want it to. Like, it's just, I got people in my ear telling me I should be playing, like, you should be doing this, the coach tripping, and it's like, I'm trying to juggle everything and get my mind right, and all this is going on with the game while I'm trying to figure out how to be a dad. So like, and I'm 7 hours away, so I feel like I can't even touch her. Like, I can't see her. Like, it's strictly FaceTime calls, and I'm out here by myself, like, trying to figure this out so that I can provide for her. I just felt helpless. So I think for me, I mean, when I got into a new situation at Mizzou, I just didn't take anything for granted. I maximized my opportunity. Like, I knew what staff I was going to play for. I understood, like, the men that I was going to be around, and just, like, the way that they took care of their players, just based off of who I talked to that played there before and the guys that were there. But, I mean, from there, from that moment, it just made me a lot more grateful for everything that I had from that point on. Because it don't happen to where, like, it's not a coincidence that after that experience, I get to go to a school that's 2 hours away from home. The coaching staff is the best in the country.
Right.
The playing style fits the way that I play, and I'm closer to family. Like, and it's like that. Like, that's nothing short of a blessing, and just staying committed and staying disciplined to what it is I wanted to do. But I think I was able to will myself to where I'm at is because I never took my eye off of what I wanted to do with the game. Like, I wasn't gonna let that hard time define me and, like, who I was as a man and as a basketball player. So I think, like, the adversity that I've been through will allow me to be a much more successful NBA player than some people might think from the outside looking in, just because most people don't even know my story.
Yeah.
Because they just start paying attention to what I was doing when I came to Mizzou. A lot of people don't even realize what my stock was coming out of high school, and how it completely dropped my 2 years at Indiana because of my play. And just everything. Like, I wasn't on Twitter talking about, like, all the thoughts that's going through my head and how it's, like, bothering me that I'm away from my daughter. I'm not complaining. Like, nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm just going out there trying to hoop and give my very best. And, like, I was able to bounce back from it. And now we sit here on this couch, talking about, wherever, I'm about to land in the situation that I'm about to be walking into. So I'm nothing short of grateful just for everything. Because me and Trey, like, we talk every day.
Yeah.
So, like, when I transferred from Indiana, we spoke this moment into existence.
That's dope.
Like, everything that's happened since I left Indiana and got to Mizzou, we talked about it already. That's why I said at the beginning, like, God, all this was already written. Like,
Amen.
He already had the whole plan for me.
Yeah.
I just got to go live it. Like, so.
I'll say this, man, and I'm gonna be respectful of your time. I'm incredibly blessed and thankful. God said your gifts will make room for you, and here it is that you couldn't have told me when I was a young person that I would be doing podcasting or any of these things, right? But I did know that I was good with speaking. I did know that I enjoyed developing relationships, right? And then so here it is that I've trusted God with my abilities, and then He made room for me, right? And so I would like to tell the young people of today is that being able to stay committed to what it is that you enjoy, that you love. And for the parents that's out there, not forcing your children to do something or reliving your life through your kids, right? But the last thing that I want to have Tamar do is I want you to look in the camera just for 30 or maybe 60 seconds. Just recapping everything that we talked about today. And if there's a young person that you could encourage right now, because God blesses you to be a blessing to other people, right? If you can encourage a young person today for 30 or 60 seconds, if you could look at that camera, what would you say to them?
The one thing I'd say to encourage somebody that's, whether you're from Kansas City or not, like, is a quote that my dad gave me on the way to an AAU game when I was probably in 5th grade, and that being, comfort is the enemy of progress. And I've lived by that since then. And in a nutshell, what that means is, if you ever comfortable, whether it be in your sport, on your team, you feel like you're the best player in the classroom, you're the smartest kid in there, and like, no matter what environment you in, if you're comfortable, you're not going to get any better. You're not going to see, your life, your development continue to grow. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to grow and continue to develop as a young man, as a basketball player, football player, baseball player. The work never stops. Like, it's literally clockwork. So I think just continuing to try to put yourself in the most uncomfortable situation possible and being okay with that, and not shying away from it. I think that can translate to a lot of different things. So that's one thing that I say.
Hey, blessings, bro. I just, if I can I just pray for you guys real quick?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for this moment. Lord Father, we acknowledge you in everything that we do. Whether we're going into the NBA, whether we're a parent trying to support our kids, or whether you're a chief with the fire department, or whatever it is that you've given us. Lord Father, we give it right back to you. Lord Father, you told Abraham that I bless you to be a blessing. And so I pray for my young brother Tamar as he goes into the NBA, that you equip him with the knowledge, skills, and abilities to be the leader of whatever team that you've chosen for him. You said that his path was already written prior to him getting here, Lord. And so we just thank you right now in the name of Jesus, Lord God, because we know that the team that you have designed for him is for him. Lord God, he's going to be successful wherever you land him. Lord Father, I thank you for supplying him with the family to being able to support him in his endeavors, Lord God. I pray that when times get rough, as they always will, Lord Father, I pray that he keeps his eyes stuck on you, God. I pray that you comfort him in ways that nobody else can comfort him, God. I pray that he puts his heart, his mind, and his ability in you, because you will supply all of his needs according to your riches and according to your glory, God. So we just thank you right now in the name of Jesus for the Bates family giving us this interview at Let's Talk Shop KC podcast, Lord Father, and we just say thank you in advance. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Trey,
Yes, sir.
appreciate y'all,
Yes, sir.
man.
Appreciate you, sir.
Yeah. Can I get a picture with y'all? Is that okay? Hey, here we are, Kansas City. Let's Talk Shop KC podcast. We are here at the Bates family, and we have
LaJasmia Di Bates.
Okay, and then who is the star to you?
That is my son.
That's your son. What's
Yes.
your son name, girl?
Tamar Marseilles Bates.
Tamar.
Tamar.
I'll be hearing people say Traymar and all these different
Oh,
things.
you know what? Yes. Well, my husband calls. So both of the boys' names combined, he say Traymar when he trying to call them both.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I affectionately call him Scoop. I've been calling him Scoop since he was a baby.
Scoop.
Scoop.
Okay, Scoop. So, Mom, how are you feeling right now? I mean, you got a house full of people upstairs. I didn't see 3 different news reporters. You cooked up an amazing meal.
Thank you.
Yelled at me, but we good.
We
though.
good. You know how them black mamas be going
Right.
in my pot.
Right.
You know how we are. We like, let me serve it up. I'm gonna put it on another platter. I'm gonna put it here.
Absolutely.
But you just can't go in the original pot.
Right.
That's all. But we good. We good, right?
I should have knew better.
We good,
yes,
right?
We good. We
Okay.
good. We good.
We good.
All
Okay.
right. So, your son, Tamar, we're gonna find out. We're less than 24 hours away
We
from
are.
finding out when he's going to be on the NBA team.
Yeah, we are.
Mom, how you feeling? How are you feeling right now? Honestly.
Wow. Honestly, I feel blessed. I feel humbled. And happy. I'm really happy, and I'm happy to see my son. He's worked so hard, so to see his dreams to be able to come true. And when I tell you the boy works hard, to where when it started maybe when he got serious and he wanted to go to the NBA, was about 6th, 7th grade, when he was rushing me to get him to practice.
Yeah.
And he would be so upset, I don't want to be late. We gotta go. And when you have someone that you don't have to push for their dreams, it's easier to support.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't have to push him. I never had to fight with Scoop and say, you gotta go to practice.
Right.
You got a game. You need to do some extra workouts. Never.
Yeah.
So this moment now, to see how hard he's worked, and now to see his dreams really come true,
right?
It's a blessing, and I'm just trying to enjoy the moment, live in the moment,
right?
Stay prayed up, stay humbled, and stay focused.
There was a segment within the podcast where your husband paid homage to you because of the fact that we were talking about basically allowing your kids to choose their own destiny, essentially. Mm-hmm. And he said, I cannot take credit for this. This was my wife. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us more about, did you see that your son was going to the NBA and you were strategic? Or I don't want to put words in your mouth, but talk to us more about that.
I did see it.
Okay.
I seen it with Scoop, maybe 4th grade. He had did some workouts. We went to practice, and I had got inspired by Kevin Durant's mom, right? Because she used to make KD work out in this.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to test the water. I'm going to see if this boy is truly, meant to be who he says he wants to be.
Right.
And so he had a full day of games, and we got home, and I said, well, you want to be great. And the house we lived in at that time still had a hill, just like this.
Yes.
And so I said, you need to do some laps. And after each lap around the whole yard and the whole house, I need you to shoot 2 free throws each time. And I said, and I need you to run with the ball above your head.
Right. I
said, don't bring it down, because these arms, they got to get tired.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you got to be able to shoot. You got to be able, even when you're exhausted, you got to have that memory.
Right.
So, however, Scoop, he did it with no problem.
Right.
So when he was able to accept the challenge, I knew that's his destiny.
Yeah.
That's what he wants to do, because he's not running away from it. He's running to it. So with all of our children, I want them to do something that they're passionate about, that they enjoy doing without having to think about it. It's effortlessly.
Yeah.
Because when you have that kind of choice, you're going to be great.
Yeah.
Because you enjoy what you do.
Talk to the other moms about, you had the opportunity to influence your son, and your son was receptive to your constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. What about the moms that their kids aren't being as constructive, or their parents?
They're not being as accepting?
Yes.
The kids?
Yes.
Encourage.
Okay.
Don't tell them what they can't do.
Okay.
Tell them what they can do. And just remind them and say, hey, remember you told me you wanted to be great. If you want to be great, this is what it requires. I want to support you in whatever you do. I believe in whatever it is that you choose to do.
Yeah.
But whatever it is you choose to do, I need you to be great, and I need you to put the work in.
Yeah.
And that is truly what we truly have told our children, because you got to put the work in. Nothing comes without work.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. We have to work. But you just keep encouraging them.
Yeah.
Don't yell at them. Like a few times, my oldest son, at times he didn't want to go to practice.
Right.
Right. I stopped arguing with him. I said, you know what? Maybe this ain't for him. He was still telling me, I'm going to the NBA. I knew. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Because If you are, I don't have to tell you to do nothing. You're going to go and do it on your own. And if you don't, that's okay. I just want you to be great at whatever you do. So I didn't pressure him and be like, oh, you said, I just said, I left him alone.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I still supported them, still support in whatever they want to do and encourage them in whatever they want to do. But just support their passion and encourage them. Don't beat them up, moms. Y'all know how we are. And we can be hard on them, especially our young men.
Yeah.
Don't be hard on them like that. Hold them accountable because you cannot let them get away with things. If they start something, make them finish. That's what we've always done. If they started a sport, like they played soccer, flag football, a few different things.
Right.
In the middle of the season, even when they say, I don't want to go, I'm tired. I don't care. You committed to it. You're going to finish it.
Right.
And if you don't want to do it the next season, that's fine. But we're not going to sign up for something and don't finish it.
Is there a team that you secretly want your boy to be on?
Well, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I am a big Kobe fan.
Okay.
I love Kobe.
Okay.
So that would be the only reason why I would say the Lakers is because I am a Kobe fan. I love Kobe.
Y'all gonna pick up and move out to LA if he gets drafted to
No. No. We're gonna stay home because there's uncertainties. So I'm not gonna pack up my life and relocate. We're gonna remain stable, and then we will fly out to see him and things like that. Because it's only first contract.
Right.
And that's the thing too. People get a first contract, they go crazy, they get a little bit in their pocket. No, you don't do that. You remain humble.
That's good.
You stay smart. You put away. You save for your future. So, and that's what we want our son to do. We want him to make sure he's able to build generational wealth for his generation. And if we get some of that, fine. But yeah.
Lastly, a big part of my podcast, being a chief with the fire department, but more importantly, having a podcast rooted in the community, is the youth. My slogan is changing this community one conversation at a time. If you can have 30 seconds or maybe 60 seconds to talk to a young person about your son's effort getting to where he is today, what words of advice would you give from that mother's perspective?
A mother's perspective. I'm going to say, don't you ever give up. It's going to get hard and it's going to get challenging. But here's what I want you to know. It's okay to cry, but it's always better to have a plan. So while you're crying, while you feel like everyone is against you, while you may feel like giving up, don't ever give up. There's always a plan. Stop, think, take some deep breaths. You got this. God's got you. Be patient with yourself and never give up on you.
Thank you so much, Mom. I know it's so much going on upstairs. I'm going to let you go back upstairs, but thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's Talk Shop KC podcast. We are here with Tamar Bates' mom. And she wants him to go to the Lakers. Let's see where he's going to go.
Let's see.
All right, Kansas City. This is Let's Talk Shop KC podcast. We're right here with my man, Dr. Tyrone Bates. Check it out. I told you, I promised you guys we would go live here at the NBA draft party. Your son didn't go in the first round, but we are praying and very hopeful that he's going to go in the second round. How are you feeling right now?
I have this nervous anxiousness about me. I didn't anticipate having this sort of feeling, but I'm starting to feel the nervous just for my son. But it's excitement coupled with that because this is an opportunity of a lifetime. There's only one real way for it to go. That's up.
Yes.
It doesn't end tragedy.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people here today, and so how did you choose who would be here to be able to celebrate this special day?
So today was about family and friends who were a part of it. So individuals who we've known for many years.
Yeah.
We asked them to come and be a part of this intimate celebration.
Yeah.
It is we're honored that people will come. Some people brought gifts, and we said, your presence is a gift.
Yeah, absolutely. What so when it comes to second round, second day, how'd you sleep last night, man? To be honest.
I slept good. It wasn't nothing about me nervous last night. Because it's not anything I can control. I really focus on the thing I can control, enjoying everything else. Watching the lesson, all the things that really are designed to teach us something. I slept good.
You're right. You have some words as your son is going to be able to watch this, because right now he's doing interviews and he's walking around. What words would you give, if you were to look at the camera there, what words would you give your son on day 2 as the anticipation is building up?
Well, I said this to him earlier today, and it's a point that he shared his commitment to the Zoo. And that's the test of a man. It's the test of a man, it's the fighting man, it's the grit he shows. The way he stands up on his feet and takes the rocks and bumps and blows. That this journey is just another experience along the road of testing and how you handle the highlights and defeat, the successes, the failures, shaping and sharpening. So they just continue to allow the test to come.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be one day that he's going to be struggling, because we know he's going to get picked up today. If he was to be able to rewind back to this moment, years later, is there any final words that you have for him?
What I would say is to remember your preparation and stay the course. Follow the blueprint, and you won't go wrong.
Hey, I'm blessed. I'm humbled. Thank you so much for having me. Let's Talk Shop KC podcast. We're here with my man, Dr. Tyrone Bates, Senior.
Let's talk shop.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Junior. Senior's on the other side.
My bad. That's right. Okay, maybe we need to get him in here.
Man, he'll talk to you too.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you guys. All right, Kansas City. This is Let's Talk Shop KC podcast. We are here with
Sade Gar.
Sade Gar. Okay, Sade, why are you here? Who is the star to you?
Who is the star? Tamar Bates. That's my nephew.
Okay.
I'm favorite auntie.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so we're here to just celebrate Tamar. I've been a part of this journey for a while, and I'm just can't believe we're here.
So how does an aunt support a nephew in a journey something like this? So is mom your sister?
Yes, mom is my sister.
Mom is your sister.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm blessed because I'm also a mental health therapist. So I have my private practice in Olathe, Kansas, called Rise Up Resiliency Center. So how I'm able to support Scoop is I'm able to look at things from a mental perspective. I pay attention to a lot of nonverbals, and I go to all of his games. I've traveled to since they were little to State at Piper, Indiana, Mizzou. I go all those places, and I kind of get a little insight because I'm able to help other athletes during their struggle. So I support Scoop in ways by making sure I'm always showing up. Our family loves supporting him, so at times when they're not able to come due to work schedules, then I'll come pop up, and I love to travel too. So I'll pop up and come and see him. And sometimes I send him motivational videos if I'm noticing like a mental struggle or a lot of pressure, I'll kind of give him some little tips on how to handle that. So for the most part, my role is really relaxed and chilled. I'm not that aggressor auntie. I'm kind of like the friend auntie, but I will help correct him, and if I notice certain things, like have those conversations with him.
Okay. So when it comes to mental health in relation to basketball is pretty big, right?
Yeah,
and so you're supporting him somewhat from the sidelines per se, but has there been a moment within his journey that even you struggle to help him with?
I would say, I think the times whenever I see that he's struggling, I'm usually listening to God, and then I'll say what's said. So sometimes if God doesn't give me a word, I kind of stay out of it and pray. Okay. So I would say the times that maybe he struggled that I wasn't able to help him with, Holy Spirit didn't lead me to say anything, so I just kind of stepped back and observed, and I always let him know I'm here, like if he needs me.
Is that what governs your day-to-day action is God?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
So how does God play a part in your mental health practice?
And my mental health. So understanding that basically He created our whole everything. So when it comes to things involving the mental, I do a lot of neuroscience research. I like to kind of look at certain patterns and things and the way our body responds to trauma, our brain and things like that. So for me, God is always on the purpose. I was purposed to do this by Him, and I wouldn't be able to do it without Him. So I have to also be filled as I'm helping other people's. So I always make sure that I'm in contact with Him, talking to Him, and trying to listen to Him. So that's basically.
Good. There's a large portion of my audience that my slogan, my tagline for my podcast is changing the community one conversation at a time.
Ooh,
right?
Okay.
And so, but there's a large following that is the young people.
Yes. Okay.
If you had 30 seconds
To
say something to the young people, what would that be for you?
I would say, first of all, don't leave out God, and don't underestimate what how your behaviors are impacted by your mental impacts your behaviors. We should be flexible and always open to learn and listen. And therapy is so important. It provides a safe space for you to communicate and just be in a non-judgmental atmosphere to learn tools that you need. So my thing is, go to a therapist. Make sure you find one that's the right fit. I like making sure I reflect my clients, right? So as a Black therapist, that is my main audience. So I make sure that I'm not watering down stuff. I have real talks and real conversations with them. So I would say reach out for help. Don't suffer in silence. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody you could trust that will keep everything confidential.
Obviously, I want a partnership with you. The way that I can partnership with you is supporting your business. If somebody is watching this, how can they find you?
Yes, on riseupresiliencycenter.com. I could be found there on my website. Also, we're located in Olathe, Kansas. I have 3 other Black clinicians that work as well for me. And then on social media is RURC Therapy on Instagram, Facebook. So that's how you guys could find me.
Last question. Is there a team that you secretly want your nephew to go to?
They gonna be mad. I don't think it's gonna be a good fit, but I am a Lakers fan and always have been a Lakers fan. Since they were little, I used to lie and tell them that Kobe Bryant was their uncle, and I would buy them the shoes and the jerseys like, Uncle Kobe got this for y'all. So I was born there too. That is the team. I don't know about the fit, but yeah, I would be excited about that.
Okay.
But I honestly just want it to be a good fit and a setup for him. So my selfishness says the Lakers, but whatever's going to be good. And he's a really great player, and just his communication, the energy that he brings to a team. So whatever team that could benefit from that, that's where I would want him to go, where he's going to be able to be himself and do what he's been doing this entire time.
If he gets the Lakers, are you picking up and you going out there?
Oh, so I already reserved a hotel room out there,
Okay.
and I got my flight credits on deck because I'm that auntie. I had Brooklyn tickets ready too.
Nice.
So yeah, if he goes to the Lakers, everything this weekend is canceled, and I'm there.
Perfect.
They don't know that yet, but I'm there. I mean, they know because I always pop up. But yeah.
All right, Auntie. Thank you so much for
No
talking
problem.
to us.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye. All right, fellas. We here with Let's Talk Shop KC podcast, Kansas City's own podcast. We got a couple players here that's been with Tamar since the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all could just go around the room and just tell me, maybe we'll start over here. Tell me who you are, where you play, and then more importantly, why are you here?
Yeah, my name is Honor Boateng. I'm currently a sophomore at the University of Missouri. I played with Tamar my freshman year. He was a great leader and just mentor overall. So he took me under his wing, and that's kind of why I'm here.
Right on. How tall are you, bro?
I'm 6'5".
6'5" is crazy, huh? Yeah. Hey, so all right, let's rotate it.
I'm T.O. Barrett. I'm from Oklahoma. I'm a sophomore. I played with Bass my freshman season. You know, he's a leader for us. It's like big bro. So yeah.
Okay. How tall are you, man?
I'm 6'4".
6'4". Hold on, my bad. Hey, how old are you, dude?
Oh, I'm 19.
19?
Yeah.
And you're how old?
19 as well.
19? Okay. My man.
I'm Trent Burns. I'm a sophomore at the University of Missouri in Houston. Bass he's like big bro. I was my roommate all year. I didn't get to play much, but he just showed me how to be a great player on and off the court, and I'm just here to support him.
Right on, man. So you, how tall are you?
7'4".
7'4" is crazy, dog.
My God.
And last but not least,
I'm Anthony Robinson, junior, Missouri, and I've been with Bates since the beginning, at his time in Missouri, and we just built the bond, like my best friend for real. Talk to him every day, and we went through the ups and downs together. So he's been there since day one. So big bro for sure. So I'm just here to support.
hey, it's crazy being in here, man. You got all kind of news reporters here. You got cameras here. But see, y'all was here before all of this stuff was here, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to pull you guys to the side to just basically talk about, like, if there was a team that you would want your boy to be on, what would it be?
The best spot for him, man. The best spot for him.
Y'all giving me the political answers, huh? Wherever he can thrive, huh? Okay. What do you think that will be his greatest asset to any NBA team?
Definitely his leadership.
Okay.
His voice just carries volumes, and when he speaks, he demands respect. So that, above all, will definitely translate when he gets to the league. And then his ability to learn and then take criticism, and also give out criticism. I feel like that's a big part of his a part of his game. That's
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Leadership. He was a leader for our team. He's not afraid of confrontation or holding people accountable. So he could go into a situation and in a few years he could be one of the main leaders on the team to help him win games.
That's good. You got anything?
Yeah, leadership. You can shoot the ball 50, 40, 90. You want to knock some shots down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. They already said it all. So 3-and-D, go out there, give you 20. Also, probably lock up the best player. So that's what he can give to the organization.
So I was talking to moms, and she's like, hey, she's all about LA. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So let's just say that he goes to LA, whatever the case may be. How many of y'all gonna try to go with him? All four of y'all?
We all making bags.
Who's next up? Who else is going to the league? Everybody in this room. So what you said is that we got raw video footage of everybody that's going to the league right here. Okay, right on.
Future pros right here.
Future pros. Hey, so is there anything else that y'all want to say? This is again, last video for mine with 110K views, right? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that again, it's just changing the community one conversation at a time because of the fact that it's real conversation, bro. It's not scripted. I'm talking raw footage. My main audience, being a chief with the fire department, is the young people. You guys were once young people yourselves. Some people would still consider you young. There's a lot of people that look up to you guys, man. What's your word of advice to the young person looking up to you?
Just for me, I would say just run your own race. Just many times people focus on different aspects of life that people are thriving in. But for me, just worrying about yourself, worrying about your own race, that's the biggest thing. Because regardless of what you do, people are going to have good things to say, or people are going to have bad things to say. So as long as you're just content with yourself and content with your progress, you'll be good. That's my biggest thing.
What about you, boss?
Yeah, I would say something close to that. Run your own race. Work hard. Don't let anybody shoot your dreams down, shoot your goals down. No matter how outrageous they are. Go achieve what you want to achieve. And do everything you can in your capability to do that. Nothing's impossible if it's in your mind.
I just say be you. Don't change for nobody. Somebody out there will appreciate who you are for what you are. So just be you.
Yeah, along with that, I would say be yourself. Have fun in everything you do. I think that's a big part in life because every day is not given. So have fun in everything you do. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the people around you. Be a good person. That's just gonna carry you in life. So That's what I got.
That's good. Hey, fellas, I really appreciate you just taking an honest moment to talk to me. More importantly, the community of Kansas City and the young people. You know what I'm saying? I think, hey, I wish all of you guys success. We might be doing another feature, obviously, after the show. Hopefully, I can get you guys' social media handles. If they wanted to follow you guys on social media, will you just shout out your handle for me?
Mine is honor ANNOR.boat BOAT. So that's
Mine is to.barrett.
Trent.burns with 3 S's.
Mine is anklebully_n.
My man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. All right, people. We out. KC, let's go.